Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and Kenan Memorial Stadium, home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. And basketball may be in the blood, but football is certainly in the soul. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the North Carolina Tar Heels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Tar Heels will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Keys. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short.
Choose a player to replace. You have to choose a new player. Choose from 40s. 4, 3. Option is set to option. Choose a player to replace. Michael, cover 4 quarters.
You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Running back searching for a hole. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the
open runway ahead. He's at the 30. He's at the 10, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
There are 6 categories.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football team.
North Carolina, 0.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback.
Option is set to 5WR for place. Choose a player to replace. You have 5WR. There are 23 categories. You have 4 options. Wildcat Flood is selected.
The offense set for a first down play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Red option.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down.
Keep cross.
He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
Entering play.
Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing. Jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
Back to work on 2nd and 10 from the 41 after that last incompletion. They'll go with a direct snap. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Slot swing, slot corner, double and sail.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Forced out of the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
It's 4th and 8, and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Option is set to empty Y slot. There are four verticals.
The Tar Heels will try to convert on 4th down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D.
Triple option.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
And sometimes the best defense is a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
At midfield, he's got room. The expressway is wide open. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
You're going to win a lot of games if you can generate explosive plays. That's what we've seen in recent weeks from this football team. But this offense, man, they are every defensive coordinator's nightmare because of the players they've got lining up all over.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. They almost got a first down here. Stopped the yard short. It'll be 3rd down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the pass.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
Just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. 1st down.
This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Quarterback keeper. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
Entering play call. Coach
this guy just has a nose for the end zone. We love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense earlier this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
14, North Carolina, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Option MDHDY. There are 23 categories. You have 6 options. Shock WR option is selected.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jeff. Pulls it in on the right. Got a lot of running room. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, 2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of those top 15 teams who did battle today. Florida sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in the swamp. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. From the gun, give on the inside. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
great team defense on that line. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. Just can't do it better.
Cover 2 man.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now.
Cover 3 hard flat.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
LB blitz is selected. Entering play formation. 4-3. Cover 3. Free fire. 2 invert hard. Cover 3 sky WK.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Entering play call under. There are 5 categories. You have 18 options. Cover 4. Formation. LB blitz. Formation. There are 6 categories. Choose a new play. Choose LB blitz. Double. Cover 3. Cover 2 man.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down.
Entering formation 4-5-3. Option is set to penny 21 place. Cover 4 quarters.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Back to throw, it's Reed. They're bringing heat. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week.
Shot. Option is set. MDHD wide. There are 23. Bronco DBL. Formation. There are 8 categories. There are 23 subcategories. Option is set to MDHD wide 6. MDHD wide. There are 20. Bronco DBL did.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Able to make the catch, but not in the field of play. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football instead.
Choose formation. Bronco seam. Under seams.
Wonder if they'll throw it again after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 49. Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
Triple option. Pass.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Getting some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Close. Audible.
The aerial assault continues. Quickly complete. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback in his progression.
He's going to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Man, as a quarterback, you've got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy QB will look for early and often in this game.
And the Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. Touchdown, UNC! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
15 options, advantage selected.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the 2nd. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Dollar. Choose a player to replace. Choose a new player. Choose a player to free. Edge blitz 1 WWR.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Formation. Cover 1 rock. Cover 2 man SS zone blitz.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down.
Yes.
To throw, it's Reed. Gonna let it fly. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped.
Really good job there on the pitch and catch. You think about Texas A&M and their ability to recruit receivers in recent years. It's been about as good as anybody, I think. You think about names like Mike Evans, Christian Kirk. They're getting guys not just in the state of Texas, but nationally that want to come to College Station and they want to catch passes in this offense. They knows they gives them a chance to play on Sundays, and this guy, I think, is going to be one of those guys that we're seeing playing in the league.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, pressure got to him and forced the incompletion.
SS Mike Blitz. Cover SS Mike Blitz.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
Entering play call. Formation. Third. Choose a player to replace. Choose a new player. Choose a player to replace. You have 11. Formation. Cover 3. Cover 2 drop. Nickel 2. Overload blitz 3.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's right on target. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Didn't get enough to move the sticks, but enough to leave them with the decision.
And the defense did a great job understanding the sticks, rallying to the football, getting them on the ground. And you're right, he's 4th and short. That means decision time, or for us, green light. Go.
Formation, option, over, cover 1 sting WK.
Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Direct snap. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Simple play, simple game. Get that first down. That's all that matters. I don't try to trick. I go back to what I know I do really, really well.
And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play.
Yes.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, error 6 categories.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, you keep that passing game up, you can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Bronco shock WR option. Formation, error 8 category, MDHDY, error
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play and create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Texas A&M 21, North Carolina 14.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options.
Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the 3rd quarter started. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25.
Option is Bronco yielded.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the 2nd half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right
now. Quarterback will audible.
Triple option.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking to throw it again. Fires downfield. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And he gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Keep cross.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Gets open down the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10.
Triple option. Backs protect. Triple option.
He wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing.
There are 8 categories. There are 23 Step Y off the levels. RPO alert screen.
Now on 2nd down. Quarterback checking the play. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Going for it all. And he's got it! Touchdown, North Carolina! He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
Special teams
had absolutely no answer. He's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
Option is set. Michael, cover 1M, cover 4 quarters.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Formation, Big Nickel. Nickel blitz, Mike blitz 0.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Middle third. Seam flood.
The give to the back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
You got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive game, making your situation really good on the next down.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes the catch down the right side. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Aggie.
Entering play
and
ball,
with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan.
Goes.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
Suggestions. There are 6
the DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be a 10. Take that thing all the way back.
You have 7 options.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
Texas A&M 35, North Carolina 21.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Option is Douglas curl flat putty wheel inside putty wheel.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Cross. Audible.
Going up top on first down. He lets one fly deep. He's got it on the right. Touchdown, Tar Heel! What a catch and run for 6.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive.
Option is set over. There, cover 2 man. From big nickel, 40 nickel. Option is set to 3. Choose the player to replace. You have 11 options. 2, cover, 2 invert hard flat.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again.
Pass.
To the air, it's Reed. He's taking the shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
I don't blame the quarterback for taking that shot either, man. He's hooked up with this guy twice today for scores. Give him another try. They just couldn't get on the same page on that.
Option is set. SS Nicole LB Blitz.
And now on second down for this offense. Snap it to the back. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20 and pick up a 5.
And you're a defense, stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. Right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense has to change something up. Little tiny dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on this. You might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
Option is set to over. Choose the player to replace. Choose a new player. Choose cover 3 sky.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Give cushion.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. The completion well past the sticks. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter.
18 options. Free fire is selected. Entering play calls. Formation. Big Nick. McGill. Option is set. 2 invert hard flat. 46. Option is 4. Option is Thunderstorm. Cover 4. Cover 1 rock. Cover 4 quarters.
And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Seam flat.
He'll come out throwing on first down. He's going up top. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Touchdown,
Entering
Aggies.
play call.
Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Play call. Special teams.
And the extra point is through, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth.
North Carolina, 28.
They have the lead in a 2-possession game and oddly lining up for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The
North Carolina offense returns to the field. They'll throw it on first down. Gonna take a shot. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
46.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Got out of trouble and throws. With the catch, it's Strickland. Turns it on in midfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass call is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting and keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it. Keep getting those stats.
Texas A&M going quickly.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. Knocked off his feet.
Entering play formation. There are 6 categories. Option. Tempo. Cover 3 hard flat.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down.
Audible.
Scanning the field, it's Reed. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
Listen, the enemy is the clock, right? You're down by 2 scores. You got to make something happen. Really, really good job by the defense, forcing the turnover, getting the ball back to your offense. Now you got to go score, and I got to get one more stop.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And it just doesn't get more dominant than that. One-on-one, me versus you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your time.
Man, fly off the edge, beat the man as quick as you can. There's so many things that have to go right for you to get a sack. The ball has to be coming out a little bit later. But you know what? When you win that fast and that clean off the line of scrimmage, that is how it's done at the highest level for that defensive end.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Shock WR option.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers.
Post.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He's back to throw on second down. Makes the catch. It's Green. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. They intercept it. Taking it the other way. The 20. Touchdown, Aggie. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Virginia is running away with this one right now, and you just know Cav Man is loving this offense today. They're up by 17 over the Sharks. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25.
MDHDY, there, Bronco did.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Quarterback checking off. Looking to go up top on first down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
To the air on first down. Looking for the score. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, UNC. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. They've got it down to a 2-touchdown deficit, trailing by 14 and about to kick it away. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
Overchi, there are 2 categories. You have 24 options. Formation, there are 6 categories. Overchi, there are 5, 4, option, Mike, cover 4, Mike, cover 4 quarters.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, David, you've got to be able to eliminate the penalties.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative and play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away.
5 subcategories: big nickel, W, cover 3, cover 4, cover 2 man, formation, choose the nickel, option is set, 3, cover 4 pawns.
No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Reed. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? And he's taking it back, and just like that, this game has turned around with a defensive touchdown.
We thought it was over. It's back.
Option, Eugene Hill. There are 6 categories. Eugene Hill is selected.
Here comes the 2-point try. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game.
Option, field goal. There are 6 categories. You have 6 options. That attempt is selected.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer.
Special teams, you have 5 options.
The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Coming out with it, it's Tease. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Time. Option is set to normal 18 place. Big Nick. Option is cover 3 side up. Option is set. Michael, cover 4 quarters.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work.
Seam flat.
One possession game, getting late. First order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult part of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup and put them in position to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on 3rd down coming up. Let's call it 3rd interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I got the lead. I want that clock to continue to roll.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. With jet sweep pass. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Choose a player to replace. You have 11 options. Choose a new player. You have 30. Choose formation. Error. Straight rush.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. A low line drive and not his best work. They barely get the punt out of their own territory. It'll be marked down just outside the 45.
You have 11 options. Choose a new player. Shoot from MDA formation. There MDHB formation. There are 8 categories. MDHBY. There are 23 categories.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Okay,
selected.
1 possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field. Chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Option is set to spread. Spread Y slot. There are 23 categories. You have 21 options.
2nd down coming up. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Terrell. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out.
45.
He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
Yeah, and you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs.
Triple option.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly. Pass to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown in the final seconds, and they're just a point away from tying it up.
Shot. Options. Bronco revealed. Shot. Bronco revealed. 5 formation. Option is set to 5 double. Choose the player to replace. You have 11 options. Choose a new player. Choose Pivotsian.
And now they've decided to go for 2. A gutsy call, and the game likely to be decided right here.
3:25.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Option is set. Field goal. There are 6 categories. You have 6 options. That attempt is selected.
Just an extra point away from a tie ball game right before the half. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they've tied it up in the final seconds. Looks as if we might be headed for overtime. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Time. Within 3 key. You have 3 options.
First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he reels it in inside the 30. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
That's the end of regulation with the score all time.
Heads. Defense. Defend R. Entering play call. Formation. 4. Option is set. Cover 1. Cover 4. Cover 4 quarters.
And that one is why offenses are hungry for big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. They stop him right on the edge of the red zone and think up a 5 to the 20. Texas A&M going up tempo. They give it to him again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know, you're in the red zone. You bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. For the defense, they were expecting to run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative.
Dollar. Edge cover ST cover 3 cover 2 man LP blitz.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking for a man. It's Reed. The quick out. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And that's a really good example of the quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
A 1st down run in the red zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
I don't know about that play call, man. Your quarterback's already thrown 3 TDs in this game. Pollock, let him cook, man.
Yeah, I mean, trying to show some balance, but he has had a great day. I trust him. This is a good situation. I'm going to put the ball in his hands, and I'm going to let him throw this football and get a touchdown.
Cover 1, Sam at 3.
Field is condensed. Not a lot of room to work with here on 3rd and goal in overtime. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both. Got it stopped. Now forcing a fourth down.
Cover 4 cons.
Not even a thought to take the field goal. They're going for it on 4th and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Touchdown, Aggie!
Entering
they strike first in overtime.
There are 6 categories.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point is good.
Entering. Shotgun.
North Carolina, 49ers.
Option is set to option 4 verticals, 4 verticals.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Just going to keep it after the snap. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
The give out of the gun. Got enough space. Touchdown, North Carolina. They got the score. Now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account, because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football.
Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on 1st down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is.
Entering play
so the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Smash.
The Tar Heels will start this second overtime with the ball. Quarterback changing the plays at the line.
Triple option. Triple option.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Zig. Zig.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those negative situations that really makes you very predictable.
Keep cross.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heel. That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime.
Option is set to 5 formation. Choose a player to replace. You have 11 options. Choose a new player. Choose formation. There are 8 categories. There are 23 subcategories. Option is set to 5 WR4 plays. You have 5 options. Shotgun is selected.
They got the touchdown. Now in the second overtime, you have to go for 2. Wide receiver coming across in motion.
Short cross. Zig.
Wants to go up top. They got it, executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double OT.
Enter, go, Big Nickel, 40C, top time. 2, cover to hard flat, 1 up, cover to hard flat.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown.
Seam flip pass.
Back to throw, it's Reed. Unloads to the right. And they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime. Smashes ahead. And the takeaway is the exclamation point. The game saver for the win. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you'd love to be able to go out and execute the game on.
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Team stats record. CFB team actions stats records, dynasty centers, team depth, coach abilities, team depth chart.